This podcast is brought to you by People's Food Co-op, a community-owned grocery store in downtown La Crosse, Wisconsin and Rochester, Minnesota, that promotes local farmers and producers through an emphasis on fresh, healthy, sustainable food. Anyone can shop. Everyone is welcome. For more information, visit them online at pfc.coop. This podcast is also brought to you by Trempealeau County Tourism. Whether your idea of fun is bicycling, hiking, or canoeing, afterwards head into the heart of one of their welcoming communities to experience historic architecture, independent shops, and locally owned dining establishments. Visit Trempealeau County Tourism online. Artspire is back with a full weekend of art at the Pump House Regional Art Center. Enjoy live music from Cloud Cult, Bill Miller, and B2 Winds, plus a fine art fair, interactive art projects, and visual and performing arts. June 10th through 11th. Learn more at artspire.thepumphouse.org. We connect with Alesha Schandelmeier of the Center, Seven Rivers LGBTQ Connection. We chat beginnings, path to the center, programming, and what's next and needed by this vital organization in the La Crosse area. We also touch on the Forward La Crosse campaign, which is a campaign encouraging the public input in updating the City of La Crosse's comprehensive plan. You can find more conversation, food reviews, live music, and events on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is La Crosse Local.
My name is Alesha Schandelmeier, and I'm the Executive Director of the Center, the Seven Rivers LGBTQ Connection. I was born and raised in Northern Illinois and lived in the Chicago area for several years before moving to Wisconsin in 2004. After I had my kids, I had gone back to school to study psychology and always wanted to be who you needed. So I decided to volunteer at the center, facilitating our high school youth group, which is Galaxy. Shortly after that, I joined the board of directors and then was hired on 5 years ago.
When did it get its start?
The center started in 2004 with a small group of people. They had a one-room office. After a couple of years, they moved to Pearl Street. It was downtown, in a downtown storefront for several years. And then in 2015, we moved to our current location on the corner of 6th and Cass Streets.
Just kind of going through your website, it looks like you have a number of different programs, events that people can participate in. Can you name off a few of those?
Sure. We have support groups for middle school, high school, all the way through adult. We have transgender support group. We have a lesbian connection group. So we even have groups for those who are interested in sitting around just crafting. People get together, work on their own projects. As far as events, we do several events throughout the year, but our biggest one is Pride Fest, which is in September. And then we also have our biggest fundraiser that same week, which is So You Think You Can Drag.
Due to COVID, I'm sure you had to adjust to the different circumstances. I became more aware of you because of all your different online programming, related to everything from interviewing the mayoral candidates to, school board. Was there anything that, I'm sure it was tough for everybody. Was there anything that came out of COVID that was positive in any way?
Yeah, we ended up having to cancel all of our fundraisers in both 2020 and 2021. We were able to host Pride Fest or Pride in the Park, which is outside at Riverside Park. So we were able to do that. But a lot of our online programming, I do a lot of trainings in the community, usually LGBTQ 101 and different trainings about the LGBTQ community. But I was able to switch to an online format with those. So now we have both available in-person and online trainings, but we really ramped up our Queercast, which is our twice monthly online web show, I guess. It's on Facebook Live on the first and third Monday of each month. Deb, who's our administrative assistant and volunteer coordinator, hosts that. And we've had, like you said, mayoral candidates. We had a special edition with some school board members. We've had all kinds of different groups trying to showcase other nonprofits in the area and what goes on in the region of La Crosse. So,
what's next? Is there anything you're excited for that's coming down the road?
Well, we're definitely hoping to be able to have all of our Pride festivities this year, including So You Think You Can Drag. And then also we've decided this year to host a Pride family picnic in June. A lot of people ask us, why do we celebrate Pride in September when Pride Month nationally is in June? Well, for a couple different reasons. We want to make sure that all of the students who are in the area are able to attend. And also we want to make it convenient for people who want to go to those larger city prides in June to be able to do that. And then once, things have, I guess, returned back to La Crosse normal with all the students, and we host Pride Fest here.
You also recently participated in some interviews for Forward La Crosse, which is basically trying to get public input for the city of La Crosse's comprehensive plan. Why do you feel it's important for folks to participate in that planning process?
Well, I think we all want to make La Crosse a better place for us to live and get more people to visit and more people to stay. And I think that if all of us get together and, answer those online questions, that's a start to really getting input and, making La Crosse a place for everybody.
So if people want to find out more, actually support the center, what can they do? Is there anything from volunteering to donating money?
Yeah, we definitely, especially since we had to cancel a lot of fundraisers, monetary support is really important. But we also love volunteers, have a free clothing closet that anybody is able to use. It doesn't matter if you're part of the LGBTQ community or not. So we also take, seasonal, good repair clothing donations for that. And we have, like I mentioned, Deb, who's our administrative assistant and volunteer coordinator. She is the one you would contact for volunteering. We have just a wide variety of volunteer jobs, whether it's spending a couple hours a week at our front desk, helping sort clothes in our clothing closet, or helping out with, one of our smaller events, or in September with our Pride in the Park.
Kind of referenced off quite a few activities that people can, participate in. What's the best avenue for people to find out more? Everything from your live show to basic necessities they got going on.
Well, our Facebook page is huge. We run all of our shows through there and we post all of our events, but also we've just updated our website as well. So that's going to have all kinds of different calendars and community event information posted there as well.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.